Hey, greetings, tubers. On Point Gambling. We're back. Today we got another Craps Nation strategy or strategies that I'll be looking at from Big AZ Craps Guru. If you're not familiar with his channel, please go check him out. He does a great job. Very funny to watch. He has a lot of funny interactions when he's rolling the dice. He's mostly a dark side player, so it's funny watching him do his strategies. And like 9 times out of 10, first roll in the come out's always a 7 for him. So it makes you feel bad because it's just, you expect it to happen like almost every video he makes. It makes it for a lot of fun to watch. His dealer stick, he has it like electrical taped in like 1 or 2 places because he keeps like every now and then like he'll get so pissed off, like starts smacking the stick, ends up cracking it or breaking it, tapes it back together. A lot of fun to watch. Big AZ Craps Guru, check him out. So we're looking at, well, technically 2 of his strategies, but the main one is called the Tennessee Twins. There's a variation called the Tennessee Triplets, which I'll explain as well. So basically, do at least for me, plays out like this. You start off with $75 on a don't pass. You establish a point, so let's just say it's 6. Now, you're not going to pick, you get the sister numbers. You got the 6 and the 8, the 5 and 9, the 4 and 10. You're not going to take the sister of whatever the point number is. So in this case, you look for the next ones out. So you would take the 5 and 9. Since you have $75 on the don't, you can go, he usually does 40. So we go 40 on the 5 and 9. You're almost exactly covered. You get 75 here, 80 up there. If it were, see, the point was a 5, do 42 on the 6 and the 8. And if the point was either the 4 or the 10, it's basically your choice. You can go the 6 or the 8, or you can go the 5 and 9. So basically, you're choosing the closest to the highest probability for the pair that's not the points. I just explained it a lot better than trying to make it sound fancy. So let's just, for the sake of the game here, let's just say that the point was 6. We put our twins out in the 5 and 9, and now we're looking for 2 hits on the 5 and 9. The first hit, when it wins in this case, $40. So let's just see, that's going to pay, let's see, that pays 35, pay 56. I'll pay it this way. So in this case, the 40 would pay 56. You would basically split it, just back to change because of the 5 and 9, and then you look for one more hit, and you would take them both down, and then just ride out the don't pass. For the Tennessee Triplets, you get your first hit, you split the winnings in half and press them both up. You get one more hit, whatever you win, split it in half, press them both up. Then the third hit, you take them down. So that's basically the difference between the Tennessee Twins and the Tennessee Triplets. For the sake of making this a little bit easier, we're just going to do the Twins strategy. So 2 hits and down. So 1 hit, you press. 2nd hit, take it down. And then you just ride out the don't pass. Also, to make it a little more simple, instead of doing, we'll do it Big AZ's way, putting as much as you can on these numbers. Personally, for this situation, let's see, instead of starting with 40 and 40, I would probably make the math easier, and let's just say 30 and 30. You can even knock this down to 60 so that it makes it a little bit easier. You can even just go 50, and then 20, 12, and 25. This way the first hit will be 35. Just take off the 5, so $30, $15 each, and then take it down. For the sake of argument, we'll run it the way Big AZ does it, and then we'll do a couple of ones afterwards with the reduced amounts, make it a little bit simpler. But that's the crux of the strategy. The nice thing I like about this is that you can use this in other strategies. Like, you don't have to go put your full hedged amount out on the 2 numbers. Like, for instance, let me just clear some of this off. So like, oops, these down too. So let's say you're rolling, the point is 6. Say you want to do 75 out here, and you want to incorporate the twin strategy. Well, you can go $50 each on a 5 and 9. That leaves you 25. So you can go if you want to and play the 8s, and you can play this independent of the twins strategy. So you're going to play the 5 and 9 the way the twins are, or the triplets if you want, and then you can treat this as an independent variation. If you want to get crazy, you can even do 2 sets of twins. It's completely your call. Like I said, it's a nice thing you can put into other strategies. So we have a $600 bankroll. I'm going to clear off the play money here. We'll explain the strategy, and we'll get started. Okay, so we'll probably do like 5, 6 shooters. We'll do 3 with Big AZ's way, where you're doing the 75 and the 40, 42. And then we'll do it my way. We'll just drop down to probably 60 and 30, 30, make it a little bit easier on the math. There's also, we can, for the reduced bankroll, we can make it a little bit easier because you can play with more money going out. So it would help if I put out a bet to start, which, as you can see by the roll, we would have lost. So 7 on the come out. See what I said? I was talking about Big AZ, always coming out 7s, just having here. Maybe I can get a come out 2, and then throw a chip on the floor. All right, 6. So like you said, you're not going to do the 8 because the 6 is the point. So the 5 and 9, 75. He does 40 on each. Oops, didn't write the 6. 5. Doesn't help, doesn't hurt. 8. And 7 out. So basically we lose $5. That goes back in. $5. So this allows us to play the 6 and the 8. So he does 42 on both of them. Try the next level, that'll be 36 if you want to hedge it a little bit easier. I kind of like that, but we'll do 30. No, let's see. Is that right? 25, 30, yeah, 36. We'll do 36. Seven out. Worked slightly to our advantage on that one. $10. Okay, so now you basically have your choice. You can do the 6 and the 8, or you can do the 5 and 9. I'm gonna play the 5 and 9 just because the math is easier and you don't have to worry about going to the dollar change. So we'll do the $40 each on the 5 and 9 again. $8. 5. There we go. We got our first one, so 35 and 15 plays 21. So $56. I paid in white so I can put it out there. Actually, no. 56. So I'm just going to press each up by quarter and then pocket the change. We'll look for one more hit on the 5 or 9. 6. 5. There we go. We'll pay 70. 91. Okay, so we get that. Now we take the rest of this down. Now we're just going to run out or don't pass. And 7. Perfect. We'll do one more like this. 8. So once again, we're back on the 5 and 9. There we go, $40 each. 9, perfect. So once again, that pays, what did I say before, 56. Six and 7. So that definitely didn't work in our advantage. We did lose up here, but we do get 75 there. Since these are short, we'll just do one more. 3. Always appreciate it on the don't side. 4. So we'll do the 6 and the 8 this time. He does it for 42. Yeah, we can just do that. That's fine. Nine, of course. Switch it up and we'll play the other one. 8. There we go. So let's see, that pays 35 and 14. It's 49. Yeah, let's do it that way. Bear with me, folks. This is why I don't like doing the weird numbers like this. There we go. Okay. This is going to annoy the dealers too. So we can put 24 on both numbers. I'll have to clean this up better in a minute. Okay. So what does that leave us? 50, 60, 66. Okay. 6. So let's see. 66. So 60 would pay 70. So $77. And then everything else comes down. And now we just write out the point. Perfect. 7. So it's 5 shooters. You kind of get the idea how we're going to play this. I'm not going to do the triplets because it's basically the same thing, and I'm not really shooting well either. So that's going to play a big factor into it. You're trying to get the third hit, and I really don't feel like counting all the weird math either. So let's just head over what we got in the bankroll. I'm not going to tell we did pretty good on this one. Okay, so there's our initial bankroll, 600. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 25, 45, 47. So we made $347 profit. That's more than half. I'll be happy with that for 5 shooters. Let's see what I can do here. Tell you what, I'll put a pause and be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. Just basically reset the table. We got $600 bankroll again. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do a low roller version of this. It's worked basically the same way, only we're going to start off with just 30 on the dome pass, and that allows you to go either 12 for the 6 and the 8, or 15 for the 5 and 9, and then you can just play the same way from there. We'll do the Tennessee Twins. And yeah, let's just get shooting. We'll do it on 5 shooters at this low roller level, and let's get started. 3. So that pays 30. 12. Push. And 10 is our points. So we'll do the 6 and the 8 for 12 each. Nine. 5. 6, there we go. So I'll pay 14. Press it off 1 unit. 10. All right, so we do lose our points. We do lose this. Our bets will stay off. And we're going to come back out. 7. That sucks. Back on Jones for 30. 9. All right, so the point is 9. 5. 8. There we go. So we're going to pay 21. And take everything down. Now it's going to ride out. You don't pass. There we go. 7. Alright, so our point is 10 again. Now, let's go to 5 and 9 this time. We'll do 15 each. 8. Oops, sorry. 10, 8, 9. There we go, good start. Pays 21. We bank the dollar. Press both of these to 25. And I'll just make them pretty. 5, perfect. You pay 35, and down. And 7, perfect. No fuss, no muss on that one. Come out, roll 10. Let's repeat those two again. 6, 6, 12, and 7. All right. So we lose the 30 up there. It pays the 30 down here. It's our third shooter for this version. 6. So once again, 5 and 9 for 15 each. 9. There we go. Pays 21. I'm going to collect $1. Press those both up. And 7. All right, so that one didn't work to our advantage. Lose a 50, but you get paid 30. And one more. 4. 3. Oops, I didn't put the bet out. We'll do 6 and the 8 for 12 each. 12, 10, 8. That's our first one. We get paid 14. 10. And 6. Pays to 21. Take the rest of our bets down. And 4. Okay. So shooter made his point. The shooter is still alive. We'll do another run for the shooter. 8. 11. 9. So once again, pays 21. I'll collect $1. Color those up. 5. There we go. So 35 and down. And 7 out. So you can see this strategy works very well on a choppy table, and as long as you pick a good pair, no sexual innuendo needed there, but if you pick a good pair, you'll do pretty good with the strategy. Let me add it up real quick. Looks like we did equally as well as last time, only at a lower level. Okay, there's our initial bankroll. We made a $213 profit. Not bad for betting less than half of what we were doing on the previous version of the strategy. Big AZ's way of doing it 75 in the don'ts. So you can see this is a viable strategy, very good strategy. And like I said, you can incorporate it into other strategies you play with. Let's just do one real quick run. We'll do twins with the other number played. So we'll just do one real quick. I'm not actually worried too much about the bankroll here. Okay, so we'll do 50 on the don'ts. Yeah, that's fine. 10. Actually, we're going to keep rolling. I want one of the inside numbers. There we go, 5. Okay, so with the 5, we're going to go 6 and 8 for the twins. So we got $50 to play with. I would probably do, let's see. Yeah, here we go. We do 6 and 8 for 18 each. We'll do 10 on the 9, so 36, 46, you got 50 here. We'll keep the twins as going like usual, and then the 9, we'll probably alternate pressing and collecting on that. So let's just do this one roll. I'm not going to worry about marking the shuck. Actually, we can do it real quick here. Hold on. Sorry, I'm kind of working this out on the fly here. Okay. So we got 5 as a point, and of course 7 out. Big AZ would be proud on that one. Or as he would say, yikes. Okay, so that didn't work out the way I wanted to. So you basically get the idea. I like this strategy. Check out Big AZ's channel. There's a lot of great work on Craps Nation. And until next time, I'll see you at the tables and everyone play it safe. Take care.